In Aetheria, there was no ground, only sky, drifting islands, and the endless fall below.
At the bottom, survival wasn't guaranteed. Food was scarce, water rationed.
And the higher you lived, the safer you were.
And when the islands began to crack, the ones below fell first. For the first time in generations, the upper realms looked down. They didn't call the nobles. They didn't trust the powerful. They called the ones who knew how to survive. A group of young men from the lowest islands. Messengers, mechanics, fighters. Men who had nothing and learned to make it enough. The grand convergence had begun. The Sky Throne awakened. Power enough to save the world or let it fall apart. The upper realms made their offer. Secure the throne, fight the other realms, hold the skies. And in return, the lower islands would rise. Food would flow. Water would reach the forgotten. For the first time, the sky would belong to everyone. So they entered the Gauntlet, not as heroes, but as a team carrying the weight. They flew together, fought together, survived together. Down below, they built something different. Biomechanical gliders, part metal, part living system. Not forged in royal foundries, but shaped from scraps, instinct and survival. Unstable, unpredictable, but in the right hands. They didn't just fly, they adapted. But the sky fought back. Other realms came, not to win, but to destroy.
Not today! We can break free. Wind down droids, first stepping! Hustling some tenure! All daddies say full power! Go get fast, guys!
One by one, they held the line, fighting, falling, buying time, until only a few remained. And the storm stood in their way.
I trust in our bond, in your strength and might of resolve. Together we will rise. I trust you, my glider. Together we fight for honor.
They didn't hesitate. They didn't turn back. Together, they flew straight into it. Not for power, not for the upper realms, but for the ones who had never been seen. And when the throne answered, the sky changed. The divide broke, the lower rose, the forgotten were connected. They weren't chosen because they were strong. They were chosen because they never stopped surviving. Word spread across Aetheria. The ones who were called had done the impossible. Bridges opened, supplies flowed, water reached the forgotten. And for the first time, the lower islands didn't look up in fear. They looked up and cheered. The upper realms watched. The same halls that once looked down now stood in silence. Then, one by one, they rose and applauded. Not for nobles, not for bloodlines, but for those who came from nothing and held the sky together.
Here, have some. It's good.
And when it was over,
Thank you, Aaron.
they didn't stay in the sky.
Can I have more?
They returned
There's plenty.
to the islands that
Here,
raised them,
have some.
Thank you.
not as
It's good
rulers,
to share.
but as the ones who came back.
This is for you, little one. Eat up.
Thank you, Aaron.
There's plenty for everyone. Come closer.
Is it magic bread?
Just simple bread. The best kind.
And from that day on, the sky was no longer divided, because the ones below had risen high enough to be seen.